Are y'all ready to get scared shitless? I think soon. This game time kind of long. Senpai, hi, I am back. How are you doing? Welcome. I'm doing okay, Amelia. As you can see, the new camera, I am much more HD, which is really weird. I'm doing great today. I'm really excited for next week because if everything works out correctly, the PC will be here and will be made on the Wednesday. So yes, new facecam plug. Yeah, I know, right? I got like a Logitech HD Pro Stream one. Damn, I thought you were my fan. I am back. Pog. I hope you're having a fan-ass thick day today, everyone. I am going to be playing Doki Doki again. People say it's really scary, but it looks really cute. How are you doing? I'm doing fan-ass thick. I woke up to today at like half past 7 to start studying. So I've been going, I've been doing that for a while now. Yeah, I am back. Please, can a mod please remove the messages because that word is not allowed and Twitch will kick my ass. No, don't. V, I am not ignoring you. What word? The S word. Twitch will gun me down for that. Bad word, bad word. Ah! Yeah, but we'll ignore it for now. I am back with that word is literally going to smack me in the face. To be honest, I think that word can be said as long as you don't call someone else that. True. Okay, so then we're safe. As an insult, shrimp. You can shrimp. I like shrimp. Shrimp is quite tasty, actually. But we're not here to eat shrimp. We are here to play Doki Doki. For now, it's still... I have a SIM card. You like shrimp. What do you mean? Thank you so much for the follow. No cam quality looking good. I can be up close and still be high quality. How dare you? Thank you so much, Sin. How was the rest of your stream? My baby boy brain can't handle the bad words. You get smacked in the face. Put me in your phone. That would be hard. Can I just... Anyway, like I was saying, shrimp is the fruit of the sea. You can barbecue it, boil it, broil it, bake it, saute it. These shrimp kebabs. There's a lot you can do with that. Good. Hello, Sin. Shrimp is fucking gross. Synthesizer. I like shrimp. Shrimp is epic. Thank you for the hydrate. Also, Phantom, I will harm you. No, not the hydrate times 2. Don't drown me again this stream, please. There. Wait, Phantom is here. Hell yeah, Phantom is here. How dare you? Shrimp is great. Fan, we are good friends. When will I see you again? So does that threaten physical violence to a minor? That seems like breaking the TOS. Twice the chug, double the glug. I think my brain is blocking his messages. In Minecraft, no less. But Sin, I could join you guys in more Minecraft next week. Truth or dare? Give me a truth. Oh no, wait. Give me a dare. I want to do dares this time. As you can probably see, if you type emotes in the chat, they will turn up all over the screen, which is a fun new thing I installed. So just press down and it's all over the screen. There we go. Get some cringes in chat. Anyway, Let's see, we are going over here and we are playing some of this game. I dare you to chug the whole water or kill the red imposter. Wait for what? Is there an emote thing? If you press down emotes, they will show up on the screen itself. On like the entire stream. Look, there we go! I can't chug the whole thing because I need more hydrate, so I guess, oh wait, you said the red one. This one. My friend. It has to be done. There we go. I yeeted him. Now he's on the ground. Anyway, this game. Hi, Queen! Hi, Noah, how are you doing today? How are you doing today, Noah? Welcome back. I am, going to be playing this game again. What the fuck? Why the bits didn't work? I don't know. Why did the bits not work? Wait, Yeet's here. Yeet? Really good. That's good to hear. I don't know why the bits didn't work. Maybe try again? If you want to, at least. But also, if you spam emotes, they end up on screen. So, Doki Doki! I can't type today. There we go. Thank you so much for bonking me. But now, I am going to be making myself another new, poem. And we are going for Yuri. That was her name, right? Yuri. So we want the hard, sad words. That was not a hard, sad word, apparently. More like schmoky. Schmoky, schmoky? After image. Starscape? Vivacious. Yup, Yuri. Extraordinary. Oh, that's not a hard word, apparently. Meager? Your name is so close to being a violation, just add a U in the middle of CM. Don't! Let's see. Intellectual? Misfortune. Why? Sin, do you know of this game? Defeat. Oh. Heaven Sent? Entropy. Sauce. Disaster? Crimson. Incongruent. I don't even know what some people mean. some of these words mean. Frightening or vivid? Vivid. Agonizing. No, I don't. Tell me about it. The only thing I know is that it's a very cute game about you joining a book club. That's how far I am. But everyone else is freaking out about this game, so dazzle. Misery. Why is that one for you? Are you depressed or something? Tenacious. It's an anime dating sim, nothing else. Just cute anime girls. That you've been saying that, but the Steam page says otherwise. I'm fucking dying. Don't die, V. What are you dying from? Doki Doki. Unrestrained. Contamination. It's a beautiful visual novel about literature. Don't worry, Amelia. I totally am worrying. V is so sick of anime. Sick of the shit. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting again. Here we go. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Honestly, I'm gonna leave if people start talking about anime here. We will not, but this is the Japanese animation style, so I might not be a mod, but please keep the spoilers away from here, anyone. I added the no spoiler tag at least, so that should be good. Hi, Amelia! No spoilers. I have my bad hammer and I'm not afraid to use it. Whack people. It's like the movie It's not scary at all though. I liked it. Yo, so Yuri. Looks like you're in a good mood today. The quickest banner in the West here. I'm just still not used to you being at the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. Spoiler! Monica's the only one that wears different colored knee socks. I am wearing knee socks right now. They are under my long pants, but they're really warm. Slash bad. No, Noah! But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Wait, Monica's also the only one PewDiePie sang a song for. What? Hey, Monica! That's not like you at all. You can use slash commands? How did you just find this out? I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Spoiler, Sayori broke as fuck. It's apparently a Swedish song. Ooh. Guys, I want to go buy something sweet to eat. Get cookies. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How do you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. Go eat Reese's peanut butter cups. Spoiler, me broke as fuck. Reese's Pieces. Reese's cups and Reese's cups. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. She's going. Yeah. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You are always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Where the fuck is she coming from? Slash poll. What should V buy at the store? You should make a poll out of that. 69, nice. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. I kinda hate this scene. Like you're Sherlock Holmes buy the girl a snack. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Amelia to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean it like that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. Only one truth or dare. Sad day. You fucking classist. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think like that. You are right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution? Retribution. Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? V, go buy some M&Ms. Hell yeah. Don't let her fool you. Amelia, I added this reward. What reward? Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. That doesn't let me swear. Oh gosh. We all hate classism here. We're different from here. Peanut M&Ms! But... You wouldn't have come here if it weren't for their cupcakes. M&Ms are epic. Agreed. So we had to trick Natsuki into making them. Gotta go a whole lot of exams, like 1,000 essays, no cap. Good luck Good luck back. I got 2 tests on Friday, but see ya. Ew, peanut M&Ms. You don't like peanut M&Ms? Smarties are still better than normal M&Ms. Smarties are the fucking best. Bye. See ya later. But also rich people. The only class I hate is French. Sin, don't look outside right now, but I'm coming to kill you. Hydrate. You hate the French? Thank you for the hydrate. God darn it, Sin, stop stealing my jokes. Wow, Phantom/ban. Get him out of here. Okay, bye. Come on, give me some more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. It was my hand! Ow! What was... a cookie? Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Hashtag Team Yuri. Hell yeah, Akane! I am going for Yuri as well. How are you doing today? Welcome! Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just going to give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Not Natsuki, but the cookie. I am Team Yuri because she doesn't look underage, LMAO. True. Ugh, Natsuki. Boo. I love my Yuri. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Yo, good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. But how are you doing today, Akane? Roses are red, violets are blue. Wait, can chat first check if I can read it? Because because everyone is super protective of me because of spoilers. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes her bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Oh, that's cool. You too, LMAO. Well, it was a mistake, sorry, but good luck with life. You're safe. Okay. Roses are red, violets are blue. Natsuki is a cotton candy trash can that needs to be yeeted out the nearest window for an attitude adjustment and hopefully better poems. Yes, Akane. She is the tsundere, and I don't really like tsunderes. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, what do you think? I gave you that one. Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori getting greedy, damn. Yeah, she's like, thank you for the cookie. May I have another one? I'm actually in this game. Who are you, V? I like that poem, Akane. You're good at writing them. I'm the trash can at the corner of the class, LMAO. I don't see one. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Girl, we about to lose our snap streak. No! All the emotes are floating. Could I theoretically jumpstart Emilia by spamming emotes? Maybe you can. Theoretically, V. Theoretically. Hold on. Sin, if you're that upset, let me take a picture right in the middle of stream. There you go. I'll send it to everyone. There we go. Ah, jeez. I get it. Jumpstart. Cookie still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. God damn it, you... Oh, I meant to ask. I was selected for a weird free tier emote thing for follows on Twitch. Did you get it too? Wait, where did you get that? Where did you get that from? In like an email? I didn't get an email or anything. Natsuki and Sayori getting sus. Sus. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mindful, Sayori trots away to safety. Like a beta thing for a free emote here in exchange for a follow. What? No? Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. You're beta cinema. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glanced around. Where the fuck is Monica? Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? I'm gonna have to make my nails so I can write, but I'm watching. I'm always watching. Thank you so much, Noah. I appreciate the shit out of you. Time out, V. No! Your mom is a beta program. V, don't be mean. Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, me neither. Today is my mother's birthday, V. Happy birthday! I can't time V out. He's just gotta stay silent. Hate it here. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than than all of us combined. Same, Yuri. Monica getting the bitches. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Thank you so much, Noah, for subscribing to me. I appreciate the shit out of you. Holy shit. Oh, Pog. Thank you so much for subscribing. I don't know what I owe the honor to of getting a subscription from you, but thank you very much. Now you can also spam the emotes. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Welcome to the, Wait, do we have a name? No, we don't! I just called the Discord the Diamonds, but... The Diamond Cave? Maybe. Girls of Diamond? Maybe. I don't know. We still need to decide on that. Can you guys help me to decide on a community name? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. The mine! So we back in the mine, got our pickaxe swinging from side to side. Side to side. I still have that song in my head. Welcome to the mine! Welcome! All of my followers and subscribers are gems, so I wouldn't be surprised if this was the mine. I third the mine. Well then, welcome to the mine. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. V, I allow you to talk again. V! No, Phantom, don't be mean. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. Oh shit, I'm suggesting ideas over here. Someone get me a PhD. Oh my god, I'm so honored to be in the mine where I belong because I'm a diamond. Hell yeah, Noah. That was my idea. Welcome to the mine. That makes no sense though. I have proof. Screenshot and put it in the Discord. I didn't read that until after. Fuck you, me. Screenshot it and put it in the Discord. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Honestly, I give I give you the W. I said it before I read it. There it is. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I was aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really... I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Play something. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. I don't see anything in the Discord, V. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Amelia. I'm being bullied again. I'm gonna leave. No, V! Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. I swear to fucking God if someone deleted my message. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. Did you put it in a general? So let's talk about anime. Sin, no. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? I'm actually leaving Seal. No, V. Good luck eating your M&Ms. Do you have to play as a woman in this game, or do you get to choose? No, you can't choose. So, every time they talk to me in like a he version, I'm just changing it to she. I'm making it WLW. Pretty sure the main character is canonically male. Anime? You called? I really don't know. No, not really. You just choose your name. Yeah. I choose to leave Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway, but I am more here for gay Doki Doki, to be honest. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Food. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Into the closet? Will she come out today? Hey, Yuri. Huh? I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Yeah, if it's gay, it's better. It's science. Natsuki coming out of the closet? Well, she's in there now, but... Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yeah, let's. Actually, I have a request. I am Bill Nye. I agree with the scientific statement. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing I can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and settles the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. Just casually watching women. I missed that one. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Yuri time, let's go! Especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Daddy long legs? I mean mommy long legs? I mean, sorry, mommy? Sorry. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. It's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Amelia in her club activities? Damn, Yuri going off. My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Amelia. Yuri, Monica, close your dirty ass mouth. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Damn, Yuri a badass. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. Mood. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. I just... Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but... I spoke without thinking. Mood. Every time, Phantom. Every time. It's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Amelia. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. Can you not make a good work at voice acting? Like, I'm feeling sad for Yuri. Sorry, am I voice acting too good? But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? And, Yuri lifts her head. Amelia? I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah, friends, more like roommates. They were roommates. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Water. Amelia, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Yes, they were roommates. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. Cute. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Amelia. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Awkward. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Amelia, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Yes. No, I don't mind. I always sit on the floor. Any other floor sitters in chat? What's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. Yuri is floor gang. I am floor gang. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Kinda epic. I know, right? Is that so? I wonder why that is. PewDiePie moment. Floor gang. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading because of my giant moves. Yes. Yes! I have a terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. That's what I always say, even out of character. Yes, posture. I always say, yes. I'll go ahead and get the book. Big booba moments. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. Ah yes, posture. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. When you have those ones, you know, the ones, the mommy milkers. Is Sin still here? As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Yes, and so I am V. Yes, except this time. Hi V. Fuck. Our bodies are even closer to each other. Two girls sitting against the wall. No feet apart because they're very gay. I can't see too well. Time out, Phantom. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Two gals sitting against the wall, no feet apart because they're very gay. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri is always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Now, Kith, your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her boobas. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. Yuri Gagarin? Rip Phantom. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. Not without consent, you don't! Wait, what happened? You got timed out. Phantom! You're timed out! Shut up! I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. You're timed out, Phantom. Does she have a brother named Yaoi? Maybe? Should I ask? Oh, he got timed out by... No, Phantom! After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little, because you broke it. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. V! Uno reverse! Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Sorry you wasted your points. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. Let me feed you. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. Oh my god, of course! Like, how is this story going to be straight if Yuri's name literally means girls love? I know. Wait, I missed that one. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Physical touch, not before we get married. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I'll take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, feed her, and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips, as if this situation was completely natural. I gotta lick now, bestie. Have a good stream. Thank you so much, Sin. Good luck with whatever you're doing. Love ya. Bye-bye. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. I want somebody that feeds me while I read. Fun fact, the name Yuri in Japanese means lily. Really? That's cool. But Amelia, you don't know Yuri... I don't know what the last word is. Is that Gagarin? I don't know. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. This specific shot looks bad. Why? I like the effects. Like the chocolate hanging like that. It just irks me. That's the first man to go to space. Really? Lily, also known by the Wasaigo construction Girls Love. Oh. Eh? Oh shit, that was not normal. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Also, how big is her motherfucking head? That's just tiny chocolate. Tiny, tiny chocolate. The chocolate is just that small. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Good evening, everyone. Hi, Mary. How are you doing? I still don't have my COVID test back. Hate it here. Have you not seen anime? Everyone has big heads. Also, Amelia. Yes, Phantom. What is it? Well, the theater kids be 1.17? I mean, if I'm not sure. Do you want it to be in 1.17? I am doing great. Just drove in a friend's car. Cool. Amelia. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... Well... You were just helping me. That's something that friends do. Ah, yes, very good friends. Right? I mean... Not really in this kind of context, but... yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then... You don't need to stop or anything. Friend zone? Yeah. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. But that's cool. How far are you on your driving lessons? But I still need to think about the theater kids SMP. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. She blushes. How did it even come to this? I hope I get my driving theory next Wednesday. Good luck with that. I failed it twice already. Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I didn't know your friends are supposed to feed your chocolate while you read. I have to have a good chat with them. Yeah, Noah, maybe you need better friends. You might be wondering how I got here. I felt her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone, that's it. Cancel. This is getting strangely erotic. Yeah. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Amelia, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Monica's like, no hentai in the classroom. Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I didn't know that was a no-no word. Apparently it is. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. I'm sorry, no worries. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. What was? Erotic. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. Ken, what did you do? He sent the text, "This is getting strangely erotic," but the last word is cancelled. Anything is a no-no word if you're brave enough. Ah, yes. I got the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Hard word, huh? Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Hi, Miri! Poem time! You came just at the right time for the poems. How are you doing today, Miri? Hi, Miri! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Amelia, this one might even be better than yesterday's. Yes! Doing pretty good. Just had a lot of resting today. Good. Sleep. How do you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. I am trying to read, but it doesn't really work out that well. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. Reading is hard. That's why I don't do it with Ni no Kuni. Fair enough. But this is a pure, like, reading game, so I have to. I'm back just to say I'm leaving again. No! Why? V, don't leave me. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Aw, what a shame. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Oh, bye, V. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Not C. Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, there's plenty of people in chat, but V, you are an important part of the chat. People would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Are you going to get yourself some food? Because if so, good. Get that food. Get that bread, gamer. I'm just going to the store. Goodbye, V. We will miss you. I can still hear his voice sometimes. How is that 5 minutes? Huh? Even your close friends? Just like my dad did. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I guess V will never return. V, 15 years ago. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Oh god, I thought you smoked for a second. He does. V smokes. Smoking hot. But yes, he does. Yeah, V died on the way back to his home planet. I do smoke. I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. Did you guys remember V? He was great. I can still hear his voice sometimes. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious is well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. Knife? The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge to kill. The moon increments its face and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. Knife? You've mentioned knife twice. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. See on the other side. No! I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. Are you happy by cutting things, Yuri? That sounds concerning. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread. This game is so cute! Hi, Mars! How are you doing? Thank you so much for the bit! This game is really cute! And I feed myself again. Wait, is she the raccoon? Is she cutting bread for herself? Is she becoming bloodthirsty? It's very cute, yes. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. How was your day today, Mars? Very wholesome. They are here, shall sit in the corner and watch your stream, or should I watch the match with them? Do whatever you like most. But yes, this game is really cute. I love Yuri. She's a really cute girl. My voice is, however, is starting to die from voice acting. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. I can see that, you psycho. Good, got home from a long day of school. That's good to hear. Thank you for the hydrate, Miri. I really needed it. I hope you had a good day at school today. You haven't gotten to the plot yet, haven't you? I wrote the second poem, so I don't think so. However, well, I mean, the chat can decide for me because I've never played this game and I know literally nothing of it. But I do know that people are freaking out from it. A lot. Like a lot. No plot yet. What do you mean no plot yet? I am concerned. Mars, have you played this game before? Ah, all I can say is good luck. Thank you so much, Mars. Bye, otherwise than getting my phone. Sorry for the caps. No one spoil it. Yeah, there's no spoilers in the tags, so don't spoil anything about the further plot. There's a lot of plot on Yuri though. You mean the Can you see my mouse, by the way, on screen? Hold on, can you see that? You can. The plot. You can't see my mouse. The plot. And yes. Exactly, no spoilers or a scream and cry. That's plot, right? Yes, that is. It's difficult to write what nail polish. True. I've seen gameplay, haven't got a PC. Oh no, that's so sad. Different from me though. I am actually getting myself a gaming PC next week, so I can play longer and better, and I guess. Different games. You don't want Kent to scream or cry, now do you? No, we don't. But I hope you enjoy your stay here, Mars. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, it's fine. I'm saving up for an Oculus. An Oculus Rift? You're going VR? That's so cool. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Spoiler, Monica's shoes are pink and white. Thank you so much for following me, Mars. Welcome to the mine. Welp, time to contact my mentor about the COVID situation. Cute shoe color. Yes. Mars, we decided on it today, but the community is now called the mine because everyone here is a gem, and I am Girl of Diamond. But yes, we decided on the mine, so welcome to the mine. Well, we'll see. I'm a fursuit maker, so it's pretty easy to make money. Yo, that's so cool. That would be like very tough to do. Damn. So you're a cosplay maker? I love that. So many creative people. I am jealous. Fursuits look amazing. Mars, you gotta show us your works. Definitely, because I am into cosplay as well. And I sometimes make my own cosplays as well. Kinda iconic. I hear furry money is big money. Fursuits are so much harder than typical cosplays. Mars, damn. You're a cool person. I immediately know that. You belong very down in the mine because you're a special gem. Thank you so much. I've been making them for about 2 years now. Damn. That's so cool. I mean, I make my own stuff as well. Currently, I'm making a gigantic princess dress for my upcoming party. Like, it's actually like 1.20 meters in diameter, so it's a really big dress. I can tell because I tried to make a terror shoot and failed. You gotta tell us all about it. That's so interesting. I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. I like to do cosplay, but I'm not good at making things and I'm broke as hell. I made myself a Jolteon cosplay a really long time ago. About 2 or 3 years? Lag. Oh no, that's Mars? By next week, it should be gone because I get a PC, so everything should be better. But for now, bear with it, okay? For 1 more week. Sometimes all you need is clothes in your closets and maybe a wig. I have 2 wigs. A long dark green one and a long orange one for Futaba. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. Just pick the easy characters to start with. Yeah, I mean, I made a whole ass Jolteon cosplay. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Amelia? Well... Okay, I'm back. My Twitch crashed for a hot second. Oh no! I mean, hopefully, by next week, it should be gone on my end, the lag, because I get a PC and it should be running well, hopefully. But welcome back! But we'd love to hear more about your fursuit making, but because that seems like a really tough thing to do. Like, how long does it even take to do such a thing? Yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. It will, with what you're planning to put in it, just don't download weird things. Yeah, it keeps crashing on me. No! No, Mars! Come back! It feels like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. Are you watching on phone or desktop? I mean, the only thing I would suggest is update, if anything. Hi. Hi, V! Maybe you have an update for Twitch? After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I want to buy an Organization 13 coat from the Kingdom Hearts games. That, can you buy those online? Because if so, like, ready-made cosplay is pretty damn expensive. It's my internet. No, the internet. Curse the internet. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Oh, damn. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Damn, so everyone lied to me. About what? You can, and I found some that are pretty fair priced. Oh? Maybe you should just go for it then, if you have the money for it. You're good at a lot of things. Writing? Listening? None of you missed me. I missed you, V! God damn it! Shut up. I'm gonna send some photos of my work to the Discord. Yo! Hey, the Diamond Girl's here, and you're back in the mine. Welcome, Yamo. How are you doing? There really aren't many people like you, Amelia. There really aren't. Maybe you should be happy about that? That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. Guess I'll just go upstairs in my room. V, no! But how are you doing today, Yamo? V, do you have a good time playing Minecraft with Sin today? It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. Cosplays most of the time is looking for what you have and what you don't have. Have not a lot of money but a lot of time. Making it yourself could be cheaper. No time but a lot of money. Then buying could be the best option. You could find something that will fit for at least 90%. True, and then maybe craft around a little bit. Why are you so against me going to my room? Go to bed, V. Excellent, thanks for asking. That's good to hear, Yamo. I mean, you could be in your room, V. Minecraft was fun. Next week, I can play with you guys the whole way. I'm so excited. Amelia, how's the dressmaking going? It's going great. I have all the copper cables ready. I just need to make it into a hoop skirt, and then I have to put the actual dress over it even, and I still have to work on that as well. Making them is so much cheaper. That's why I make all of mine. It's also just something I love to do. That's great to hear. I am a crafter myself too. And I love it to do. I love to do it when I have the time. I am in the middle of a test week right now, so I have a little less time, but I am still crafting. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seemed to disappear. Hell yeah. Let's go with Sayori. I love making cosplays, but no time or energy since my job is pretty hard on me. No, Miri. Do you have to work a lot this week? Oh, I like this one, Amelia. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Is that an ace flag? It is! It's my ace flag. Yes. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. I have a dilemma. Tell me about it, V. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but I can't talk about it here. Discord? 2V or not 2V. I recommend you stay in touch with Sayori. You don't want to leave her hanging. I won't, but I like Yuri better, so that's why I guess I go with Yuri a lot more. Did somebody call me? It's Tav! Hi, Tav! 2V or not 2V. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. It's about Twitch. I only work 2 days a week, but I will have to go back to working 5 days a week after this week. Back to the money grind. Oof. Oh, the Twitch dilemma. You can talk to me about it, V. You're free to do so. I'm not sure what exactly... I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Oh, fun. Twitch dilemma. Only people who have played this game got what I just said. I don't know, but if it's a spoiler, then please no. I don't know what game to play. True, just don't push your luck. Minecraft, V? I'm not sure exactly how that works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, you're on thin ice there. Phantom, have you played this game before as well? Do you know about it? Not a spoiler. Yeah, me neither. Minecraft again? Yes. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You wanna write something for me? Cause I said it before and I will repeat it for the sake of it. Full spoiling equals ban. You get the ban hammer and we'll bonk you. Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. So don't worry, Mars. Mars's message wasn't spoiler. I do a just chatting stream, but I have nothing to talk about, LMAO. You can talk about how grateful you are that you are an affiliate, V. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Damn, my throat is really hurting. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Hold up. He's affiliate? Yes. He is. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. That's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. I didn't know that. Yes, everyone, if you haven't already, follow V. He's an amazing person. He does amazing cool streams. I stop by sometimes as well. Just in his stream. I just slap him and leave. Yeah, he got it a short while ago. Yeah. I just entered V's stream to slap him and run away. Today has been a good day for my streamer friends. Hell yeah. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Just a small trigger warning. I'm gonna leave it at that. Oh. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. So Yuri, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Amelia. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp. Is that scalp? What is scalp? Is that like the head, right? Like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. Anyway, I sent my work to the Discord under art. Thank you so much. I'll check it right after stream. You're amazing, Mars. Keep up the good work. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. This poem is depressing and I love it. But there's no time to waste. I pull it in a bottle to keep it safe. Yo, Mars, don't look amazing. Don't? You look amazing. They. No, not don't. Those! Fuck! Mars. Miri is a big fan. That was just a typo. Forgive her. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Aww. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. My pronouns are they, them, by the way. Did I do that wrong? I'm so sorry, Mars, if I mispronounced, I don't know the words anymore. You made those? I'm sorry if I called you by the name, by the wrong pronouns. Amelia, don't make a big deal out of it. Just say sorry and move on. Alright, thank you. I'm sorry. No, not at all. Just letting you know. Alright, I will keep it in mind, Mars. Thank you so much for sharing your work, and I'll be looking forward to seeing them. Let's see, we were here. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them down from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. That's sad? Hell yeah. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday that I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Are you depressed? Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Huh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Damn, I have 740 channel points. You can do quite a lot with those. Writing is like magic. Thank you so much for the hydrate. My throat is getting dry from voice acting. It was me giving bits. We will blame that. Hell yeah, the bits do that to ya. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I should really drink some tea. Drink some tea. I will make you. Sip. Hell yeah. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always has the habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it in no more than a week later. Same, Sayori. I wonder if this is one of those times. Hearts! Hearts all over the screen! The meaning of this poem is obvious. It is not like the rest that they are very sneaky when they... Noah. I am not going to read any further. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. I don't have a lot of bits left. Sorry for the low amount, but you get one for praising my work. Thank you so much. Mars, do not apologize for not being able to give money, because that is bullshit. You're free to stay here, so don't be sorry about not having money. V, I am V thankful of it. I'm very thankful of you even giving me a bit. At least you can buy bits, lol. Yeah, V can't even buy bits. But thank you so much for the bit. I appreciate the heck out of you. You are one of my new gems, and I'm going to care for you like the precious gem that you are. And that goes for every one of you in chat. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Oh, and let's move on. I have money, but bits are expensive. They really are, but again, you don't have to give me bits. You really don't have to. You're free to stay here for free. Here's the change. Thank you for the 4 bits. Blah. Just watching and interacting with all of us here is more than enough, and even just lurking is good. Exactly. Miri is totally right. You're free to stay here. Hold on. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. You haven't been following me this whole time? Shame, Miri. SMH my head. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's good to just sound like you're... It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Sorry. Don't be sorry. I was looking for a small streamer who's playing Doki Doki, so thank you for streaming at this current moment. No worries, Mars. I play this game every... Today is Wednesday. I'm playing this every Wednesday. So, I thought it's no Natsuki November? Is it? I don't know. I've been playing this game for only 2 days now. How are you doing, Kaiser? I hope you're having a fan-ass-thick day. Welcome to the stream. I guess you enjoy this game since you already know Natsuki. Amelia is not a small streamer. I am, V. I am. Nah, dude, no nut. Doing well, that's great to hear. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this unless you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden. Just a heads up. Yeah, I know the game. That's all I have to say for now. Don't tell me. Screw no nut November. We have no Natsuki November. Just block her. Just put your hand over the part where Natsuki is, okay? Everyone, grab your phone or whatever device you're watching it on and just block out Natsuki. Bro, my joke would make sense if you don't read the punchline. Wait, what? Wait. Where? Nah, dude. No nut. Wait. Amelia is not a small streamer. She's kind of tall. Oh, like that. Let's turn her into Natsuki Omega lol. Not there. Just place your hand over it, okay? Everyone, just place your hands over Natsuki's face. She's not there, okay? I'm back with pizza rolls. Hell yeah, pizza. But yes, I am quite tall, but I'm still a small streamer. You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I mean, bro, who the fuck is Natsuki? Her. I'm not a weeb, sorry. I don't call people small, I prefer the term fun-sized. Hell yeah. Should I get out of bed and get food? Cause I'm hungry. Get some food, Mars. You deserve it. Not being a weeb. But yes, get yourself some food. Feed yourself. And also, hydrate or dihydrate. Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve. Though what I did is beyond me. Food is good. Water is good. Get yourself some sustenance. I am so done with you. Thank you for the hydrate. Everyone else at home also hydrate. Zip. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. You can't make me. I can. I'm going to come to your house, V. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. Dang, you're so nice, ma'am. I try, Mars. I try. Kaiser, I hope you're having a good day. Who is your favorite girl? At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Thank you for the Doritos. And what, waterboard me? I will. I will. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Yuri is best girl. Can we get a poll running? Who is best girl? Who should I show my poem to next? There. I consider myself to be a Urinator. Same, Kaiser. I mean, Yuri best girl. Hell yeah. Kaiser, we can shake hands on that one. Good job. Monica best girl than Yuri. But we can't romance her for some reason. Mr. FBI, please terminate her account. She threatened to break the Geneva Convention. There's a poll going for best girl. Vote now for best girl. Hi again, Amelia. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I know where you live. Monica's Bay. But we can't romance her. I know how to make fair polls. Oh god, oh fuck. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. I want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Kaiser, have you had a busy day today? Monica, best girl, apparently. It's even spelled wrong. It's even spelled wrong. It's with a K, not a C. See? It's Monica with a K. So you all voted for the girl that doesn't exist. Alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Can we read the poems we write ourselves? I don't know why or how. No one even picked Yuri. It's just that what I instantly go for. She is okay, I guess, but she's like the most basic out of all of them. Yuri deserves love, man. No one picked Yuri or Yuri or Yuri. Can we redo the poll? Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. With Monica now. Also, nobody picked Yuri. Sag. If I hear it in chat, everyone's like, yeah, Yuri is good. And then the poll goes up and it's all Monica. It's just Monica and like Yuri, I think. Did you do just Yuri and Monica? Better girl. Yuri, Monica. We have chicken nuggets. Hell yeah, Mars. Chomp down on some chicken nuggets. Also, Kaiser, I hope you have been feeding yourself well. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. Like I said, I know how to make fair polls. We love Yuri. I want to give her a hug. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Chicken nuggets are epic. We love Yuri. Let's give her a hug. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. I'm totally not lying. I have vote Yuri. They aren't the dino ones though. No! Chicken nuggies. Monica again! Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? Just Monica. I've never eaten dino chicken nuggets. They're good. I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, they taste just like the regular ones, but they're dino shaped. No, of course not. You can't romance Monica because she's a girl boss. She is. She's a boss babe. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. Dino chicken nuggets were my childhood. But still, defending her like that? You must be pretty into her. That's the point. You completely misunderstood. She understood, guys. I am not trying to romance anyone. Monica is a girl boss. She is. The plot is great. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Monica Chow! Ka-chow! Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, Monica boom. You want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. The nuggets are in the oven. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Gaslight, Grey, keep girl boss. Hell yeah, and more love all over the screen. Nuggies. Nuggets? In the oven? The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent? Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Hydrate, thank you for the hydrate! Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. More hydrate. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What? What? Nuggets should be deep fried! What the fuck does load me mean? Also, a friend of mine recommended me opening the game files for some reason, even though I don't even know where to look for them. Load me like a PNG. Load me like... I'm not going to end that one. I'm not going to continue. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. Load me. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Don't open them till you're done with the game, to be honest. Load me? What kind of cryptic bullcrap is this? Load me like one of your French girls. Hi, crazy. How are you doing? Load me like the Glock in Half-Life. Just... Don't even look for it. I'll try not to. Hi, how are you doing today, crazy? I hope you had a fan-ass-thick day and welcome to the mine. It's just a little thing chat came up with for me. Let's see. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Yeah, she was like space in between and then a lot of space in between. Welcome to the spoiler-free mine, or else get bonked. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. What noise? That's kind of concerning. Be right back. Alright, Noah, take your time. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Long day. Ugh. Long day, quite tired, but quickly dropping in to see what is happening here. Well, I'm playing this very cute game called Doki Doki Literature Club, and the chat is screaming the entire time like something is on fire in the background. But we're doing great. We have the best polls. Who is best girl? Monica, Yuri. That's the poll. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. Doki Doki Literature Club. Does anyone just eat bread and butter like unironically? Yeah, that sounds like a normal stream. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's so cute. I like this game, Mars. What do you mean? A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Only if the bread is a bit sweet. Not without jam. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Alright? That's quite concerning. Monica? Suddenly she's standing in the room. Monica breaking the fourth wall. What the fuck? Ma'am? You'll never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? I don't know. I'm concerned now. Monica, the fourth wall breaker. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Writing tip. Save your game so you can go back in time. Well, sort of. Do you really have to do something for the festival? Battery check. 41%. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Is it just me or is it it's freezing again? It's getting colder outside, yes. We won't need much more than a few decorations. It's you again. Sayuri has been working on the posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Yeah, poems! Sayuri's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayuri, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? Yay, cheer, Mars! You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. I mean, fair enough. I mean, you joined the club, so you joined the poem thingy. True. Guys! No, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask of them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then I will inspire others to do the same. Watch only 3 people show up for their poem thing. Yeah, fair enough. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's all about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself. She don't want to perform in front of the normies. I don't blame her. Fair, fair. Finding new horizons and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club. We're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? You mean a childhood friend? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, girl, speak for yourself. Then I know you can do it. Speak for yourself, ma'am. I can't stand in front of a group of people. I'll cry. Only in this room for the plot. Yes. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess it leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. Neither can I. Last time I did that, I actually cried, and that was 10 years ago. Last time I did, I also had a mental breakdown in front of the classroom, but luckily that was only in front of the teacher and one other co-student, because I already put it off far enough, because the time before that I had to try it as well, and I cried as well, and I didn't want to do it. So yeah, I'm not good in front of a large crowd. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Everything went alright until I had to talk about something that hit me personally, emotionally. Same. I had something really bad I had to talk about, and I cried. Alright! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh, my internet is shit. No, Mars! Maybe if I give you the look of the diamond, it will help a little. By the way, I bought some stuff to eat and now I'm not craving sweets anymore, SMH. Also, do you see Monika's fucking waistline? I wish, ma'am! Internet problems are horrible. Look at her fucking waist! I wish I had that! I have nothing going for me! Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of your own. It did help, I'm back! Welcome back, Mars! We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Girl, that's how my body kind of looks like a fucking 20 centimeters between Haste and Whips. What? Waist and hips. What? Miri, give me some of that. Damn, bitch. Miri, are you thick? I wish. Give me some of that energy. No way. Monika, this is too sudden. Skinny waist and thick. I wish. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Miri, do you know that your name is part of my name? Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. You can have some since this makes buying clothes horrible. I mean, I can understand that part. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. What? How? Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I read it as Monika flips you off. I was about to cry. Where did it say that? The way they fly. Flips you off. My name is Valmir. Ah, yeah, and your name is Miri. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazing. Amazed. I mean, she does look amazing, but Monika flips you off because she knows she's best girl. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Woo! Good job, Monika! I would have loved it if it actually said flip off. She just goes up on the podium, goes like, and then like coughs in the camera and just goes like, Monika knows that everyone will vote for her in best girl competition. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. She flips me off because she's a hashtag girl boss. What? Yuri fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of the Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. She's getting confidence! I love that. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fiery and confident woman. A fierce, confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in a structure that she enunciates. How do you say that? Enunciates? With perfect timing. Yuri is still best girl in my heart. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Woo, Yuri! Good job! I loved it! Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. Hell yeah. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Down for the count and I'm drowning in him. In the words of Eminem, snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Okay, I guess I'm next then. So Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Damn, y'all listen to Eminem? Best Buy ad, my beloved. Oh god. So Yuri. Cringe. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. So Yuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. Monica girl boss. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud. Woo! Good job, Sayori! I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Amelia liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. Is Monica just the teacher of this group? We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Amelia. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Amelia lower everyone's status a little before I have to do it. She's the leader of the literature club. Fair enough. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. but it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Hey, they're in like the order of height. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good at everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. Hit the nail on the head, ma'am. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are y'all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. Tsundere. Yuri is 5'5". She's literally only 165 centimeters? That's like a whole ass 8 centimeters shorter than me. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Yuri is small! Yeah! Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds, but Natsuki is like 150. That would be like about here, I think. Something like that. Tiny. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. We could just put our head on Natsuki's head. Yeah, exactly. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. Oh my god, yes! Tiny, that's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. Or though? Through. It was through. I could put my head on Yuri's head. How tall are you, Noah? It might be hard, but I hope that you'll all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'm still a good 5 inches taller than Yuri. Damn, everyone is so tall. I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. I am back. Welcome back, Mary! How's the match going? Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort for the club. I'm 180. That's a little taller than me, I think. Up to my ears. It's too bad Gordon Freeman isn't an option to date in this game, LMAO. She's tall. She. Noah, what are your pronouns? I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. My team is 1-0 behind, but I need to get the pizza. Pizza up, Hog. It makes me really happy. Yo, Noah, we almost the same height. I'm like 6 inches taller. Noah, what are your pronouns? Did I even ask you that last time? It made me really happy. Yeah, no problem. I'm like 5'2". What was I again? V, can you can you like calculate that for me? So many they, them in here. I love it. Yes. Everyone is welcome. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. I think you're like 5'7". How does a non-binary samurai kill their enemies? They slash them. Yes, they are a lot. Yes. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. I love that joke. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. They slash them. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. I've never heard that one before. I love it. I've heard it a couple of times before, and it's still a great joke. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. I used to have a gender, but I'm so clumsy I lost it. Oh no, Noah! I guess you lost it somewhere along the way, and that's totally fair. Then I'll have to do my best. Maybe somebody stole it from you. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. I mean, at least I know Jay's gender got stolen by Ranbu, so who needs genders anyway? I can't remember ever having one, but that can also be just be my bad memory. Gender is a social construct. Look at you two, always going home like that. Maybe there's somebody here stealing our genders. Oh no! I already have one gender, so I don't need to steal everyone's. F the gender, everyone is the same. So I'm safe to refer to almost everyone here by they, them. Yeah, neat. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Is a gremlin in me stealing all the genders? Don't hoard the genders! No, please! Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. That must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Amelia. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. There was a kid who was like, there's only 2 genders. And I'm like, you mean 2 sexes? Yeah. There's a lot of different genders. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. I have a group of friends I refer to as they, them. Fair enough. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Friends. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Battery check? 27%. Oh no. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, I would still walk home with Sayori, or I would walk home with Yuri. I wish I had friends. Epic self-word. No! My friends usually refer my with the pronouns you, bitch. Would I go home with Yuri or still walk home with Sayori? I mean, can't I choose both? I guess Yuri then. Well, walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? No, picking both. I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. So you're showing a little bit of gay. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? The fuck? Need you? Sayori, I can figure out how you're seeing this in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. I used almost all of my 4G, so I need to say goodbye to everyone. Oh no, bye-bye, Mary. Have a fan-ass-thick evening. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. Not happening. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. I'm going to bed. You are way too cool, guys. Also, have you ever looked at somebody and think, I don't know if I'm attracted to them or want to be like them? Always, Noah. Always. But have a great sleep. Have a fantastic night. I hope your dreams are amazing. And I guess see you later. It's 4 p.m. here. Well, it's 10 in the evening here. I'm only streaming on Friday for the rest of this week. Because I have to study real bad. So have a good night and see you, Noah. I guess I'll just finish this chapter and then when the next poem writing happens, I won't be here Friday. No worries, Miri. You're totally fine. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? What? It's 10 in the evening. Save. Over here. Wait. How many empty slots? Oh, I have a lot of empty slots. American things, I guess. I saved it here. And I guess since the battery is kind of low, let's quit. Yes. Hydrate! Thank you for the hydrate! I'll switch over to just chatting and I'll get the music running again. Because it's a bit sad having no music. It's a bit awkward, huh? Last sip. The last sip. The chosen one. Stream over? Yep. The battery is dying. I don't know if the camera is taking stuff out of it. Yeah, the last sip, it's empty. Hydrate. My extra bottle. Good job playing Doki Doki. Thank you. I don't think so. The only thing about this bottle I'm scared about is that this thing is cut off. So it's pretty sharp. I could just cut open my mouth. And another hydrate. Great stream, thank you. No, I have an ad. Only one more week until the battery will be used no longer. Hell yeah. Why is so much water? Bro, why is it cut? Why is it cut? What is cut? That was 2, and I need 1 more. Your bottle. The cap broke. Anyone else who still wants to retrieve a hydrate? I still have a little bit left in this bottle. You can get them right now. Any more sips? If not, I'll check if I can raid someone. No more sippy. Punt! What do I need to punt? And a hydrate, and a hydrate. Thank you for the hydrates, guys. You know the drill. I guess Beepo can have it. Yes. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more sips. Let's just empty the bottle by this time. When you guys redeem hydrate, my stream crashes. No! So many hydrates. That was 1. 2. 3. Bye, gotta go. Bye bye, V. Have a fantastic evening. 4 or 3, 4. Lol, don't overdrink water. It gets toxic. I mean, do you guys want me to drown on stream? Well, I'll just sip the rest later. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't followed me already, I would be ever so grateful. I love everyone here who has been watching my stream today. Welcome to the mine. You would need to drink a lot of water in a short amount of time for that to happen, though. We ain't that bad to her. You could. Anyway, I guess I'll just go rate one of my friends again. Thank you so much for following me, Zombie. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for watching my stream. I'll be... Thank you for the hydrate. I'll be here again on Friday. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back. I'll be here again on Friday. And from next week, the first part will be kind of bad stream. And after that, I'll be having my PC. So we can go all out and have an extra long stream. So I hope y'all are excited for that. Thank you for the sip, Zombie. PC streams! Hell yeah. Miri, you're totally invited. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys on Friday. Love y'all.